Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Sometimes people cannot speak too fully, otherwise they will only slap themselves in the face in the end. In the past, Terry Gou once vowed, "It is not that Foxconn cannot do without the mainland, but that the mainland cannot do without Foxconn. Foxconn is providing food to the mainland." Now the sentence has become a boomerang. In the past 2 years, the news that the industrial chain will be transferred has been very popular. Many domestic OEMs have indeed begun to slowly transfer their supply chains abroad. For example, Foxconn has very resolutely begun to invest in India. With its tough attitude, it seems that it can still survive well after leaving the mainland market. But whether it should be said or not, Foxconn is flexible and begins to want Huawei's OEM orders again. In 2023, domestic tax authorities began to conduct tax audits on Foxconn's canteens in Guangdong, Jiangsu, Henan and other places. At that time, many people speculated that Foxconn had done something extraordinary. Those who pay close attention know what cruel words Foxconn boss Terry Gou once said. Not only did he speak nonsense and hurt the feelings of people on both sides of the Taiwan Strait for the sake of the election, he also said this: "If you, Terry Gou, don't obey, then you're the factory moved. I didn't say anything, I moved right away." Who is afraid of whom? In the follow-up, Terry Gou's speech became more and more crazy, and he even said that he had ordered 80,000 robots from the United States, which can be used to protect Taiwan's security. Since Terry Gou entered the mainland, his factories in the mainland have made him a lot of money. However, in the end, Terry Gou showed no gratitude at all. Instead, he thought highly of himself and turned around to disparage the mainland. It was really too much. Later, as the United States wanted to desynthesize and decouple from China, many American companies began to gradually withdraw from the mainland. Among them, Apple is taking the lead and wants to move its supply chain to India. At this time, people may have realized that it was not Terry Gou who was tough. It was just that Foxconn, as Apple's OEM manufacturer, was following Apple's, but had no choice but to follow Apple's footsteps. That's why Terry Gou can say that he can move if he wants to, but in fact it's impossible not to move. This kind of rhetoric that forcibly turns passive into active is actually a way to save Foxconn's respect. There is a high probability that at this time, Foxconn is thinking that as long as it can remain Apple's largest OEM manufacturer, profits will not be a problem. But no one expected that Huawei would be able to break through US sanctions and withdraw from the Huawei Mate 60 mobile phone. After its launch, sales were so hot that it was once out of stock. Opportunities are hard to come by, so Foxconn also sees opportunities. So there are rumors that Guo Timing once approached Huawei and wanted to get Huawei's OEM order. At this time, Foxconn seems to have forgotten that Huawei is a pure mainland company, and that it has also forgotten that it is a lofty saying to provide food for mainland China. Of course, at this time, Some people discovered that the reason why Foxconn did this was probably because they realized that placing most of their bets on Apple was also very risky. After all, Foxconn has never been the only OEM that Apple can choose. Since Luxshare Precision also entered Apple's supply chain in 2011, the number of Apple orders received by Luxshare Precision has continued to rise. He even later participated in the OEM of Apple Vision Pro head display. I believe everyone still remembers the craze that set off the entire internet when Apple's Vision Pro headset was released in February. As Apple's new trump card, Apple has very high expectations for it, so being able to hand over its foundry orders to Luxshare Precision is enough to prove how much Apple trusts and recognizes Luxshare Precision. Luxshare Precision is now on track to catch up with Foxconn. In addition to Luxshare Precision, Pegatron is also one of Apple's foundry manufacturers. They are also working hard to accept more Apple OEM orders, which means that Foxconn is facing unprecedented pressure. What if Apple's processing orders to Foxconn will decrease in the future? What should Foxconn do? At this time, Huawei, which is developing strongly, has naturally become an important customer that Foxconn must win. As for those words that were said before that were somewhat hostile to the mainland, you can swallow them on your own. Make money, don't be embarrassed. On the contrary, if Foxconn does not understand current affairs and continues to antagonize the mainland and mainland companies, if in the future, mainland OEMs rely on their advantages to get more and more orders from Huawei, then Foxconn may have to completely lose control in the OEM field. Rest vegetables. So Foxconn's behavior is also very smart. According to news reports in September 2023, Foxconn's hourly wage for Huawei has surpassed Apple's. The economy is the biggest driving force and is also an excellent reflection of the market. If Foxconn hadn't tasted the sweetness, how could it be willing to offer higher wages to workers? After all, Foxconn, as a Taiwanese company, is still a part of Chinese companies in China. It is also China's wish to enable Foxconn to develop healthily and well. I hope Foxconn can correct its attitude in the future and understand who is benefiting it. If you agree, please like it, welcome to repost, leave a message and share it.